Here we are, week 4, lesson 2, indefinite articles. What are indefinite articles, you might ask me? Well, if you recall, le, la, apostrophe L, and les mean the. The are definite articles. Okay? Une, and des are your indefinite articles. They mean a, an, or some. And we're just going to leap into it and go into the masculine nouns. And we're going to switch up l'ami, the male friend, into a male friend. Un ami. Okay, so it's not un ami, it's un ami. Okay? A male friend. L'autobus, the bus. Or not the bus. A bus. Le billet, the ticket, would be transferred to un billet, a ticket. Le dictionnaire, the dictionary, un dictionnaire, a dictionary. This one's going to be a little bit harder. Le fauteuil, the easy chair, un fauteuil, an easy chair. L'hôtel, the hotel, un hôtel, an hotel. Le jardin, the garden, un jardin, a garden. Le musée, the museum, un musée, a museum. Le pianiste, the pianist, un pianiste, un pianiste, a pianist. Now there are some of these words that I was not able to actually get the proper accent marks on them. For that I apologize, but if you go look in the paperwork that I did give you earlier on, about 2 weeks ago, this is all, we're just going and working solely off of what I gave you guys 2 weeks ago, and it should be in your notebooks that I gave you. Okay, I gave you each folders, and I'm giving you papers to put in those folders. So hopefully you're looking at what we're going over as well. Okay. Le salon, the living room, un salon, a living room. Now we're going to do this with feminine nouns. Don't even bother asking me why le Goliath, because that's a typo. I should have changed it. I'm sorry about that. Okay, feminine nouns we're going to go over now. L'ami, the female friend, becomes une amie, a female friend. Now, if you noticed, un more sounds like okay, like you know, you're just but une is une. It's kind of like you kind of like put your tongue near une. Okay, it's almost nasally in a way when you say a as a feminine feminine way that you say it. Une amie. La bibliothèque, the library, is now une bibliothèque, a library. L'héroïne, the heroine, becomes une héroïne, a heroine. Now, in the male, if you have it in the masculine way of saying a male hero, the way that you say that is le héros. They don't make it an aspirated H in the masculine hero. But when it's feminine, you don't pronounce the H. But here, you do pronounce the H. La Hollandaise, the Dutch woman, is now une Hollandaise, a Dutch woman. La leçon, here's where I don't have the accent marks, it's driving me nuts. La leçon, the lesson, une leçon, a lesson. La librairie, the library. Une librairie, a library. La mère, the mother. Une mère, a mother. La page, which is basically the page of a book. Une page, again, a page of the book. So it goes from the page of a book to a page of a book. La valise, the suitcase. Une valise, a suitcase. La ville, the city. Une ville, a city. Now, if it's easy in some regards to, like, if you're going, oh my goodness, how am I going to know what some of these words actually mean? In the old days, a smaller suitcase was actually called a valise. So a suitcase, valise, okay. With la page, you're just pronouncing it differently. You're not saying page, you're saying page. Leçon, it doesn't seem all that different, only it's just spelled differently, okay? La ville, if you think about some names of some towns and things, at the end of some towns is ville, like Montoursville or Centerville or who knows, but it's got that ville at the end. That means city, okay? Now, excuse me, I've got some questions to ask you. With l'ami, if I wanted to change l'ami, the friend, to a friend, what would I change it to? Un ami or une amie? Would I change l'ami to un ami or une amie? If you guessed un ami, you are correct. Way to go. Because that's a male friend. Now we've got l'ami. This is a female friend. Is it un ami or is it une amie? Un ami or une amie? If you guessed une amie, très bon. Good job. Excellent. Très bon means very good. L'histoire. If you want to talk about the story, would you change it to une histoire or une histoire? What indefinite article would you use? Une histoire or une histoire? If you guessed une histoire, you are correct. L'emploi. That's the job. If you'd switch the job to a job, would it be un emploi or un emploi? Un emploi or un emploi? If you said un emploi, you are very, very, very intelligent. We've got some homework. Oh no! I want you to change definite articles to indefinite articles. Also, if you have not yet put these nouns and things on your index cards, please start doing so, because you're going to find out in class. I'm going to do some things eventually once we get some of these nouns and verbs going. I'm giving you some nouns right now. Then we'll add the verbs. Okay? So I want you to get to know these different things. Also, I want you to call people and just practice these words, okay? Listen back on some of the videos and things like that, and we'll just get working on that, okay? L'horloge. The clock. You're going to change the clock to a clock. L'Allemande. L'Allemande. You're going to change that from the German to a German. L'architecte. You're going to change it from the architect to an architect. L'écrivain. L'écrivain, is that going to be changed to un écrivain or un écrivain? That's up to you. You gotta think about it. L'enfant. You're going to change the child to a child. Oh, the former word, l'écrivain, that's the writer. L'île. That's the island. I'm going to change it to an island. L'usine. You're going to change the factory to a factory. L'eau. You're going to change the water to a water. Or some water. No, you're going to change it to a water. Yeah. L'homme. You're going to change the man to a man. L'étudiant. And change the student to a student. L'idéalisme, you're going to change the idealism to an idealism. L'auteur, you're going to change the author to an author. L'énergie, you're going to change energy, the energy, to an energy. L'étudiant, you're going to change the student to a student. L'allemand, you're going to change the German to a German. L'ouverture, you're going to change the opening to an opening. L'américain, you're going to change the American to an American. L'américaine, you're going to change the American to an American. Il y a une différence, n'est-ce pas? I just said there's a difference, you understand? L'existence, the existence to an existence. L'ingénieur, you're going to change the engineer to an engineer. L'âge, you're going to change the age to an age. L'hôtel, you're going to change the hotel to an hotel. L'anglais, you're going to change the English, meaning the English language, to an English language. L'orange, you're going to change the orange to an orange. L'université, you're going to change the university to a university. An university. Doesn't sound right. You have to say a university, I guess. Going to a university. Yeah. C'est fini! This lesson is finished for today. Bientôt, or à demain. I'll talk to you later. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a good one. Please, 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 practice your stuff. We need you to do it. I'm looking over some of the stuff that you did while I was gone. Okay. See you later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.